come in here and say hi, because it's been a minute. There we go. We'll put the chat up. It looks a little bit different even. Like, it's been so long since I've come on live that even the software that I use looks so different. I feel like that's kind of like a jab, like, oh, it's been too long. Okay, I'm gonna go change the needle, and then, I don't know, I just have my music on, got my pajamas on, and I'm just gonna get this quilt going. Because this is for Becca, and it looks great, and we need to get it done. So I loaded this last night. So for the most part, it is ready to go. I'm going to find a hair tie though, because my hair is driving me crazy. It's just wild. Hello, Amy. How are you? Good morning. I need to find a hair tie for my crazy hair. Usually I can find one kind of like hanging out, but I am not seeing it, so we're just gonna have my hair be crazy, I guess. We are doing a Tula quilt for Becca. I wonder if I can do a different angle so you can actually see. Hi, Terry. Hello, Katie. Doing fairly well this morning, just trying to wake up. And yay, Tula. Yeah, you're definitely a Tula lover. I love Tula too, so this one's a really fun one to do. Hi, Jacqueline. Good morning. It's been a hot minute. I see 10 are in here, so if you're part of the 10, thanks for coming on and saying hi. We are getting this quilt started. I wish I could have a different angle so you could actually see what I'm doing over here. Let's see, maybe I can put you on my thread cart. It seems a little too low though. And you can't hang out right here. It's kind of hard when you have a laptop to do this. I almost need like a laptop stand so that I can just like plop you right here and do my thing. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning. Good to see you, Beth. Hope all is well. Yes, it's going great. I figured Austin took the kiddos out to go get some breakfast and to get some coffee because I got a lot of work to do today, and he is just so sweet. So I figured while the house is empty and quiet, I could come on and say hi because I've been meaning to come back on and say hi for a while, and it just hasn't happened because it's so crazy here. So yes, this is the quilt. It is Trellis Garden, I believe is the name. It's her own pattern. And she did all of these wonderful Tula fussy cuts in these big squares. So loving it, loving it. Good morning, Moldy Lasagna. How are you doing? Have you gotten married yet? I know you got engaged. Girl, it has been a minute. Absolutely it has. It's been quite a long time, hasn't it? Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Let's see. Um this is my sewing area. It looks probably a little different than it did the last time I was on. I think the most new part was we got these hold on, let me pause this. These were added on, and so I've got fabric storage, I've got my glide, I've got more fabric storage down there for yardage. And then this, which used to be fabric storage, now stores client quilts that are in the queue because this is my shelf. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 13 boxes on my shelf, and some of these have multiple quilts in them. And then you go in here, and here we are. We've got some finished quilts. These were posted on my Instagram. These were some mother-daughter quilts, so there's 2 of them. They turned out so pretty. And then here's a yellow one, and she just hasn't come and picked up yet. I just finished those yesterday. I've got this blue thing, which is a fun project to talk about if you want to hear about it. And then here are some more local drop-offs. So I have been so busy with client quilts. It's been such a blessing to be busy and like yeah, it's amazing how it's gone. So not yet too dang long, right, Joyce? It's been too dang long. Maybe once I get this quilting, I'll sit down and we can do some like cotton cuts sewing. It might be too loud with the long arm, but I can probably put in my microphone and maybe that'll cancel out the noise, hopefully. What is your usual turnaround time? So it's kind of shifting right now. It used to be like, I used to have a competitive turnaround time because it was like, maybe 1 to 2 weeks. And then it's just slowly gone a little more as more quilts have come in. So right now, I just changed my website turnaround time to 4 weeks because it's just like, it's going to be less than that for the clients, but it makes me feel better if I say 4 weeks because I have so many in queue. It's just incredible. It's insane. Honestly, it's a blessing. I'm grateful, but it's also like I have an internal clock on all of these quilts. Like, okay, how long has this been there? When did, and I just go in order unless someone pays a rush fee or if someone sends something in and it's like a mini quilt that needs to be done for a guild thing next week, stuff like that comes in too. And it's like, okay, we can wiggle this around my schedule because sometimes I don't have time to do a king size quilt on this specific day, but I can get in a mini quilt as like a rush fee and then do a king size quilt the next day. So it's just been wild. It's so great that it's been a little over 2 years and we're here. So yeah, pretty crazy. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Delia. Good morning. You moved to Illinois. Wonderful. So you're close to where I'm at then. You're pretty close to me, I think. I think Illinois is close. Let me baste this quilt real quick and set up the design. I've already decided what design I'm going to do. Becca pretty much was like, if you like it, just do it. She usually gives me creative freedom, which is so fun to have on these quilts. So, Becca, if you end up watching this, thank you for the creative freedom. It keeps my soul like just so happy and inspired. Okay. And again, I wish there was like a side angle. I mean, I could put you on my ironing table over here. I have to do some ironing. So I have a really fun project that I'm working on that I need to iron for today. And it's that blue panel that you just saw in that armoire. And it's going to be, let's see, is that better? At least you get like a side view and I can kind of like turn to you. So I have a really fun project that I need to put a binding on and send out to New York. Hopefully I'll send it out tomorrow and hopefully I'll send out Becca's quilt tomorrow. But I am working on some panels for a fancy hotel in New York. So my friend was working with these people. She didn't have the time anymore because the correspondence went on a long time and she wanted to take care of her client. So she asked me if I would do it. And so here I am. I'm gonna send out my first sample to them and see what they think. But it's a fancy hotel in New York, and it's like 3 elevators. So I'm hoping that it goes well. It's a different project than anything I've ever done before. It's a big project. It's 3 elevators, and it's about like, I feel like it's like 5 panels per elevator. It's gonna like be the whole elevator. So fingers crossed for me that it goes well and they like my sample and I don't get too stressed out because I got a little stressed out last weekend while I was working on it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. How has everyone been in the chat? Give me an update. It's been so long. Tell me about your life. What have you been up to? Any changes? Moldy lasagna's in Illinois now? What? Beth, my son asked me the other day, where's that cute girl with all the kids? Oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. I'm here. I've just been so busy and the kids just started school up again, so that was a huge adjustment. I need to make YouTube a little bit more of a priority and come on more often because I miss chatting with you all. Like, this is so nice to see familiar names again after so long and just catch up a little bit. Yeah, so I got invited to do 12 days of Quiltmas again. So there will be a Quiltmas video coming up in December and a really cool quilt is planned. And I'm really excited. Amy, as the official Tula girl, I will give you a hint. It's going to be Tula-tastic. So I'm hoping to make a quilt that everybody wants to kind of like throw elbows for. And even myself, like I told Austin my idea and he was like, well, if you make that, you're going to want to keep it for yourself. So I think I'm just going to make 2 at a time so I can keep one and then I'll give one away because it's going to be epic. There's going to be some rare out of print Tula pink in my quilt. And so it's going to be really, really fun. I miss you so much too. Who's going to be in Phoenix for QuiltCon? Because I will be at QuiltCon and I want to say hi to some friends. I want to say hi to you all. Who's going to be at QuiltCon this year? Or I should say next year. This year's QuiltCon's already come and gone. And that was really fun. I was able to see a lot of people. I got to say hi to Donna and Tiffany and Becca and meet Ian. I got to see Sean. He's so freaking tall in real life. And I feel like everyone was so much taller than I thought they would be in real life. And I got to see Janine was out there, which was awesome to see Janine. Got to see Delia. So nice to see Delia. Got to see Gwendolyn was there. I got to chat with her for a little bit. That was nice. Karen Brown did a little like speech, like a little talk one morning, and that was really great to listen to her and just kind of have a little time set aside to socialize with everybody. So that was really fun. QuiltCon was so great, and I hope to see more people this next year because I will be there. Let's see. Let's go out. All right. We are going to put on Carly Porter. She has so many great designs. I mean, my goodness. We're going to do Windswept because it kind of looks like vines. So it'll look like the animals are like coming out of a forest or something. It'll be wonderful. We're going to size it down to about 10. 9.8. I don't like full numbers for some reason when I do the designs. Okay. You move that over. Yeah, so who's going to Phoenix? We should definitely do another little like meet and greet. That was really, really fun to just have time set aside to say hi to everybody and see people in person after just having online communication. To be able to like hug people was just so nice. Of course, people who wanted to be hugged. I wasn't hugging on people who didn't want hugs, but I'm a hug person, so of course I tried to hug everybody. But let's see. It's like seven. We'll just do. Bye. Sorry, this part needs my attention so that I get it perfect. Perfect for Becca. She only gets perfection. We're gonna save. Oh, that is so pretty. I'll show you. Becca Tula. So this is what is going on her Tula quilt. It is a Carly Porter design called Windswept, and I just love the little viney parts. It looks like they're in the jungle, and also it adds some great not only texture but movement because you kind of have that flow, and this is a very straight linear quilt, so that'll definitely help bring some movement and fluidity to it. Amy, I'm fixing to start a Bargello. I've never done one before. Ooh, that sounds fun. What fabrics are you doing? I keep myself so busy. I need to find time to act retired. About how many stitches are in the average quilt when you are done? Well, let's check. So this one I just set up, and there's a really cool feature on here where I can click on info, I believe. No, settings, and then I can go to stitch stats. And so the design that I just set up will take me an hour and 43 minutes and 3 seconds to stitch out. That's just stitch time. That does not include advancement or changing bobbins or troubleshooting something if something goes wrong or whatever. So there's an hour, almost 2 hours in this quilt probably. And there are uh, let's see, 113,465 stitches. So obviously it depends on the size of the quilt, the density of the design, all of that. But this one is over 100,000 stitches, and it's going to take about 2 hours. So inches, there are 10, no, I can't even read, 10,315 inches in this quilt. So that's great. That's wonderful. Wow, gorgeous. Thank you, Catherine. This is Becca's quilt. She did a wonderful job. It's her original pattern. She asked if I could get this going so that she could submit it into her guild quilt show. She sent a box of quilts. So this is the second time she's done this, where she just gets a box, she dumps quilts in the box, sends it my way, and is like, do one a month, do two a month, or whatever. So I got a message from her, and she was like, oh my God, there's a quilt show, and is there any way that you can get one in? So I made an exception. I'm getting hers on the frame, I'm getting it in and out, and then I'm gonna resume my normal queue. So yeah, it's really fun what I get to do, and now it's ready to go. Here we go. Trim some threads. There we go. What is this stitching out? I'm gonna see that. All right, we're going. So let's see. It's super loud now. Let's see if I can put in my microphone, because that should, in theory, cancel out that noise. And if it doesn't, then I don't know what we're gonna do, because I don't like listening to loud videos, so I don't want to subject you all to that. So now I need to think, where is the plug for this? Hold on. Okay. Let's see if this helps the noise, and you'll have to let me know if it does. If it doesn't, then I don't know. We'll probably have to say goodbye for now. Let's see. Oh, wow. I love this microphone. Do you remember this from like back in the day? I don't even use it. All right. Settings, audio. Oh no, where'd I go? Can you see me, or did I go? Can you see me? Because right now my thing looks frozen. Video. FaceTime H. Why is it saying my phone? Hold on. I'm back! Yay! For some reason, Restream wanted to connect to my phone camera. I don't know why. Can't see, but can you hear the long arm? That's the huge thing. Is the long arm less loud if I use this? If not, then, you know, I'll just do something else. Let's see. No, as it's not better. Let's see if I turn this up. I have a dial on this microphone, and I don't know what it does, but I am dialing it. Let's see. It is way less loud. Yay! That's great. Awesome. Okay, so I guess now while this runs, I can do some double tasking. I have a few things that I need to do. Not loud at all. Yay! Wonderful. Same, but it's not too loud. Dang it. Okay. Hello. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do... Dang it, I can't do that. Because that clue has not been released yet. I was gonna work on some paint. Sounds the same to me. It is fine. Hubby says he hears a smoothie machine. Yay! Just like the old days, right? Let's see. Well, I could iron my fabric and cut some binding. This is like the perfect storm, right? As a quilter, you finally get a minute to sit down and you're like, okay, what do I do? And there's 1,000 things that you could do, but you have to decide. And that is power right there. There's something that I have to make for the quilt shop that I work at. I'm going to make a shop sample of the tiny duffel from Banjo Flannel. So I kind of took it out of the packaging last night to kind of give it a little look over. But maybe I could do a little something with it so that it's prepped and ready to sew. I was reading through the pattern. Like, past me would be so proud of me for stopping and reading through the pattern first before starting. Is anyone else like that? Use basil to... I don't know what basil is. Optional. Basil and... Oh, single-sided fusible foam. Do I have single-sided fusible foam? Is soft and stable? Would that count? Hi, Candace. Hi, Deb. Good morning. I'm working on making a pair of palazzo pants. Ooh, fancy. Real fancy. Maybe I'll just do some, I don't think I have one-sided fusible foam. Foam interfacing. I don't think I do. So I'm going to have to get some from the J store probably, because the quilt shop that I work for does not have interfacing, which is totally fine. But I have like scrap, what is it? Soft and stable, but I do not know if that would be too thick for this tiny, tiny, tiny bag. I think it'd be too much. But it isn't fusible. Okay. I actually think I bought some single-sided, but I think it's too thick. This is like a tiny, tiny Barbie duffel. It's so little. So yeah. But yeah, okay, let me go start the next row. See if I can take the microphone with me. Oh, we're plugged into a few things. We've got some wires. There we go. All right, let's go look at what we did. Woo! You can see a little bit of it. It was a partial first row, so there's not a ton. But the next row is going to be a full row, and it's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. I muted it. Hold on. How do you turn it back on? I don't know what I did. Can you hear me? Before I start cursing at this thing, I need to make sure someone can't hear me. Okay. Well, I don't know why it stopped working. That's weird. It should just turn on. So I feel like it lost connection somehow. There we go. It's back on. Hello? All right, well, it's back on. I don't know if it's coming from this or not now. I probably have to set up the setting again. I'm not a technology person, so I'm trying my best. Make sure I can make the next row. All right. Hi, Marie. Good morning. Maybe we will just iron. Since we can't do the tiny duffel, I'll put you over here. We're at the ironing table now. Yay. So, sorry, I can't hear anything. Oh no, Janet. Hold on. All right, how about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I got a Laura Star. So I love this thing. It is amazing. We are gonna iron this fabric. Just make some binding, I guess. We can hear you. Yay! Good. Yeah, I guess this lost connection and then I had to reset it up. So, such a pain in the butt. Let me get my phone real quick. Good morning, everyone. This is a nice surprise. Yay. Just got a wool mat. I love it. Those things are great, especially for FPP. I love using a wool mat with my foundation paper piecing because like that is something that I want to lay super, super, super flat, right? So great investment. Waiting for my iron to heat up. Okay, here we go. That's always fun to do. So Amy's working on some pants today. What is everyone else doing on their Sunday? Are you in your sewing room? What are you doing? Now that's a dream iron. It is amazing. All right, let me show you. So this fabric got folded weird. And so there's a lot of crinkleness going on. So let's see if I can do it this way. This is gonna need some correcting because it got messed up somehow. So do you see that? I'm not gonna use any spray. I'm just gonna use the iron and the steam. But I'm not gonna use my magic spray or best press or flatter. None of that. Look how fast that was. Alright. That's good enough for me. There's some... Let's flip it over. Yeah, it's super nice. Alrighty. Getting ready to head to the basement. Yay! What blocks are you sewing? Bye, Delia. All right, now I can cut this for binding so it's not so crazy. Okay, so this is the Laura Star iron. I did not get the special ironing board because it's like thousands of dollars if you do that. It's already an expensive iron. This is the Laura Star. I have it on this little cart that I can wheel back and forth, and there's a water tank that heats up. It's been so great to have for my long arming business because I can long arm, or I can iron a seam, like open up a seam on a backing across the bar on the frame. I can ease in fullness in a quilt with it and just use steam on that and iron right there. This row's almost done. 1 second. I feel like I'm competing with the long arm, and I know I'm always gonna lose if that's running. So we'll just let her have her moment. She's almost done. Come on. It's just a Oh, bye day. Okay, so yeah, it's super nice to use on the long arm. I was using the Panasonic cordless one for anything that I needed pressed on the frame, and that was kind of frustrating because I would have to return it back to the base to charge it up, to get it hot, and then walk with it over, which always seemed like I was gonna drop it or something. This is so nice that I can wheel it around with me. Also, look at this. Let's see. I don't iron clothes in this house, but say you needed to steam something, you can lift this up, and there's a little bar right there where you can hang a shirt, and then you can just take this and steam it. So that's really nice. They did a really good job designing it, I feel like. There are a few things that I could say, like, are a little frustrating. I wish the cord was a little bit longer so that you could wheel it further. But I guess normal people probably aren't wheeling it around their house too much. But it's been really great. It's so nice. And you just put water in it, and that's it. So I'm really thankful that I was able to get it and use it for the biz because it's made all the difference. It really has. Okay. This is like a fun little jigsaw of like, where am I gonna put you? I'm gonna put you right there. That's a good view. Let me go grab that fabric. We need to cut 6 strips. I'm gonna cut 7 just in case for this project. Alrighty. I have so many things that are like in need of my attention. And it's been crazy. The kids started school. And then of course within the second week they got sick. Zoe got strep. And then I think the rest of us had COVID because the other 3 tested negative for strep. So Zoe was the only confirmed strep. And then yesterday, our little Louise woke up and had a fever. So that was fun. Get my stripology ruler out. I need 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's flip this over. Ouch, I just Googled the iron out of my price range. It is kind of ridiculously priced. It is also probably out of my price range, but we got it after tax season, and I felt like it was kind of like a reward for how hard I've been working at the business. It was like an investment into the business, but also kind of a reward. Like, you've done a good job, you can have a fun tool, and so it was my little present to myself. But definitely not, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's a big price. But there are so many great alternative like steam irons out there that, I would look into those. There's some good options out there. All right, so I cut 8. Look how fast that was. So fast. Let's get another row going for her Tula quilt because I really want to make sure this gets sent back out to her super quick. Super quick. Put you right there. pretty small quilt, so. It really won't take that long. It's like a 60 something by 60 something. I always like trimming threads. It's like for some reason, I feel like when I'm trimming threads in a quilt, I feel like a bonsai tree person where they have the cute little scissors and they're just doing these little like snips. I don't know why, but I just enjoy it. It amuses me. Alrighty. Sorry. This part takes like some focus. I want to make sure it's perfect. Perfection. Alrighty. Back to making. Oh, thank you, Joyce. That is a chroma quilt, and it was so fun to make. So you can see it's kind of like a swirl. That's solids. I made that for my husband's coworker who's retiring at the end of the year. This is the quilt done in prints. So these are Ruby Star prints. Oh, let's see. Hopefully you can see it. It's obviously a circle, so it's hard to hold up and get perfectly straight. But this is another one. Same pattern, just different fabrics. And it's so cool to see how different it looks. But yeah. That is a pattern from Tara Lee Quiltery. She's a Canadian quilter. She's amazing. I love all of her quilt patterns. I'm actually wearing her shirt right now. Radical Quilter. She's
so talented. So I would definitely, if you haven't heard of her, go check out all of her work because she has some great ones. Another one that I've done that is her pattern is Flicker. This is an old one that I did with Heather. Hopefully you can see the color fade down. Ugh. Anyway, this is also a Tara Lee quiltery pattern. I did it with my gingerbur. I love gingerbur. And then I long armed it. And it is one of my favorite quilts ever. I just love this one so, so, so much. For so many reasons. So obviously it's a beautiful pattern. It's my favorite fabric. But the real special sauce behind that one is that I was able to travel out to Texas and meet Heather, who I used to sew on here live with. We're still good friends. She actually was at my house a couple months ago, and that was really great. We were planning on doing a live. We were like, should we like surprise people and just go on YouTube and, you know, but we ended up not doing it because we had kind of a crazy visit. I won't get into it, but it was a lot. We had a leak upstairs and we had to turn the water off, and it was like one of the hottest weeks in Kansas, so it was kind of crazy. But we wanted to come on and say hi to everybody. But anyway, that one's really special because I was able to go meet her, and she sewed a flicker as well, but with different fabric, and we got to work together on each other's quilts. So it was just like, that's a sentimental quilt as much as it is a just beautiful quilt. And so this chroma also has a little bit of Heather in it. She made my bias binding, and she also got me backing, which was so nice of her because I quilted a chroma for her. So we did a little swap. So she sent me a Tula pink chroma. I quilted it with graffiti quilting for her. And then when she was in town, she also made the one that's up on the wall. So we both have one of those. So I love Heather. She's just so fun. She's so great. She's so talented and creative, and it's just cool to connect with your friends through quilting, right? Like, it's really fun. So I'm gonna make some binding strips real quick. And I turned my outlet off, of course. Let's see. Casa Juki is on. I think I'm going to change my thread color to match the binding. Ah! Well, that just attacked me. I'm going to change the color real quick. Just in case. I don't want it peekabooing and it being like a light color, especially since this is like a really fancy hotel. Like, I have so much pressure on myself right now to make it perfect. Oh my gosh, hi Laura. Nice of you to join us. I'm so excited to have a new face in here. How fun. Thanks for hopping in and spending part of your Sunday with me. I am making some binding and long arming a quilt, if you can hear that in the background. So I really need to get this one project bound. It's a 27 3/4 inch by 91 inch panel for an elevator. And so I need to get that squared at first. Oh shoot. Dang it, I did not change my bobbin. Hold on. Seam ripper, where are you? I changed my top thread and then got too excited to start and wasn't thinking. Did not change my bobbin thread. Dang it. Oh no. Okay, well, these are going to be over here. They're in timeout because it just started to shred. I don't know if you saw that, but I started to pull that apart and the Kona just shredded. So we're not going to do that one. We're going to do, I only needed 6 anyway. So I really need to take my machine in to get service just because I've never done it before. Nothing's wrong with it, but I have pieced and sewn with this machine and been so negligent. She needs a spa day. There we go. Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't been on here in so long. It's been forever. Hi, Donna. I always try to watch your replays. Oh, that's so sweet. Honestly, the replays are so old by now. Like, I kind of giggled to myself when I came on this morning. It was kind of like a on a whim kind of thing. Like, I'll just go on and see if anyone hops on and wants to chat with me while I work. And I go to like get into Restream and it looks totally different. Like, they've done a total revamp. And I'm just like, wow, that really rubbed salt into the wound of like me feeling guilty for not being on here. And like Restream's like, yeah, we've moved on without you. We've updated. It's been so long. So yeah, thanks for watching my replays. I don't know. I haven't watched a replay. I always like, I can't bear to even know what I talk about when I'm on a live. So I'm sure, hopefully it wasn't too cringy. Let's see. But just a heads up, hubby is grabbing me an iced coffee and a biscuit sandwich and took the kids. He is a saint. And so when he gets home, the garage door is going to open, Buddy's going to bark, and then the freaking pandemonium of noise and chaos will resume. So this is a quiet pause, which is why I'm allowed to come on here and chat with you. So just a heads up that this peaceful moment will come to a close. And plus I want to eat a biscuit sandwich, so I haven't eaten breakfast yet. This fabric is ridiculous. There's a piece of tape on here. I don't know why. And I went to like pull it off gently and it wanted to shred again. So we ain't doing that. Yay, Amy's back. Guess who's back, 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 back again, again. Amy's back. I really just want to get this panel done and sent off. I feel like it's going to be a huge relief. So if you want to look up what eventually you miss the noise and that comes with it. I know. I love it so much. I know I'm so blessed. Like, these kids are so freaking amazing and special and quirky and unique, and they're mine. It's like, how the heck did I luck out, you know? Sometimes they're not so great. Like last night, I did a drawing over on Instagram, and we put the kids down, and I come down, I go on a live video over there, and Zoe comes down, and I'm like, Zoe, go back to bed. And she knew that since I was on this, she was like, I don't have to listen, because it's not like she's gonna like do anything about it, because she's busy. Like, they know when you're tied up with something, they know how to like take advantage of the moment. And so I was kind of frustrated, but I was like, we're gonna talk about this later. And so today she does not get to, oh my gosh, she does not get to be on her iPad. Look at that. That's why I wanted to put my hair up. Oh my goodness. It's kind of messy. I took a shower and it just air dried yesterday, and this is what we're working with. I should probably get a haircut, but what ear does this go on? Left ear. Okay. So what was I saying? So yeah, so they're kind of little butts, and this morning I woke up and I saw nail polish on Zoe's wall, and Louise, they share a room, and I figured it was Louise, but
Addington, of course, came into the room and was like, "Who did this?" He was being like a judge and jury. He was like, "Who did this? This is so wrong." Of course, the first kid does that, right? Um, and I was kind of expecting like a battle about it of like who did it and going back and forth. But Zoe just goes, "I did." And I was so proud of her. Like, yes, you shouldn't be putting nail polish on the wall, but we've been really working on like lying um and saying like, "I am so proud of you for just telling the truth in that moment and being brave and, taking responsibility." So, anyway, I congratulated her on that and we moved forward painlessly, which I was really proud of her. Like, so proud of her for telling the truth. Because lately, they've all been liars. They've all been little liars, especially if it's something that they have to cop up to and they don't want to get in trouble. And it's exhausting. But yes, it's really quiet right now. And the next quiet round is going to probably be during nap time when I'm squaring up this panel and doing it. Let's see. I never use these because I'm scared to use them. They're so nice. These are Gengar ones that my mother-in-law and my father-in-law got me for, I think it was my birthday last year. I love it. I love it. Not cringy at all. I love your enthusiasm and excitement when your quilting is infectious. Oh, thank you, Laura. That's so sweet. Ah, you're making my cheeks hurt. That's really nice. Thank you. Gotta run, going to go outside, enjoy the cooler while it lasts. Have a good time. It's been so nice. We got Archie a little push car because I've been taking them out for walks a lot lately. I'm not a summer girl. I hate summer. Don't come for me. I love fall. I love 70s. I love like a nice breeze. I don't like mosquitoes. I think that sums it all up right there. But we got him a little push car that he can sit in, and I don't know if he likes it, even though, like, another girl went to a park the other day. She arrived in one, and he was trying to, like, GTA hotwire it, take it, drive it away. And I was like, "No, you can't, Archie. That's not yours." So I went and got him his own, and I tried to take him on a walk the other night in it, and he was not having it. I'm like, "What the heck?" It is pink. It's not red. So I don't know if he has an issue with the color, but he needs to get over it because, come on. Don't mind chatting with your kiddos. They are all so sweet and cute. They are so sweet. Zoe had a lot of fans last night. My boss really loves Zoe because I think she sees a lot of herself in Zoe when she was a little girl. And so she was like, "Hi, Zoe, go to bed." And Zoe was like, "I don't listen to my mom. Why would I listen to you?" I don't like summer either. I'm a winter, give me cold weather person. Absolutely. I don't mind snow. I don't mind any of that. It just gives you an excuse to cuddle up in some quilts and wear pajamas all day. That's what I say. Here we are. Whoa. Let's keep going. Let me put this on the couch. I don't know if that's good audio, but we're working with what we got. Oh, I can fit another row, but I don't think I have enough bobbins, so I'm gonna check. Yep. Back and forth. I don't know. That does not look like it's the same one. Where did I put that? Where did that bobbin go? Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, that's not the same color. Alright, I'll just wind one. Hold on. I'll bring you closer because I have to wind one. I was using old bobbins and I lucked out to have a bobbin with this color so that I didn't have to wind one. But I don't have another one, so you're gonna come with me over here and we're gonna wind a bobbin. That one goes there. Alrighty. Hi. This is a nice surprise. Hi, Lily. I saw you. She was on last night on the live for the quilt drawing. So nice to see you this morning, too. I get to say hi to you twice in a week. Heck yeah. Have Zoe paint nail polish flames on Archie's car. That is a great idea, Donna. That is wonderful. I love it. She would have so much fun. I think we would need a little bit more nail polish, though. I live in Arizona and it's supposed to be 107 today. I can't wait for sweater weather. Sweater weather, sweater weather. Hopefully, it won't be too long until I can get into my cozy clothes. And you know what? Even if it doesn't get cozy, I've been trying this thing where I'm trying to like manifest cooler weather by wearing the wrong clothes for the season. So the other day, I put on these like really lightweight joggers and I was like, it is time, you know, I'm just gonna wear these clothes and magically it's gonna be 70. Nope, it was 91 degrees out and I had like major, major sweaty, you know what? I was not having a good time. And I was like, dang it, Beth, why did you do this? So, anyway, if you were wondering if manifesting cooler weather worked by wearing the wrong clothes, it does not. It does not. Hey, Heather, how are you? It's been so long. How are you? Love that mic. It's clear and sounds perfect. Thank you, Donna. That's nice. I have not used this in so long. It has collected dust for however long it's been since my last live. I used to use this with my lives with Heather, so it's kind of sentimental. It's so fun. Look how the rainbow. So, you said you live in Arizona. Will you be at QuiltCon? Because I will be at QuiltCon, and I would love to say hi. Hey, Amy. Hey, Amy, and all in the chat. Lily, yes, such a wonderful surprise. Girl, I woke up to 60. What? You lucky duckling. You don't even know. I don't even know what. Hey, Alexa, what's the temperature outside? 69. That's not bad. The high is going to be 77. I can manage. I can manage with that. It's never sweater weather when you're dealing with hot flashes. Oh my gosh, Lily, I'm so glad that I am not in that stage. We're done having babies, and so I'm frustrated for other reasons. Like, hey, can I sign like a waiver that says I'm done having babies? Stop giving me my monthly visit. But no, that doesn't work that way. So, I'm sure the next stage is so I've heard so many things. I'm giving you a nice cooling, relieving hug right now. I'm ridiculously tired and my leg is a little sore after getting my new tattoo yesterday. Ooh, I love tattoos. What'd you get? Good morning, Lily. I think Texas weather is drunk and needs to go home. This early in the day? I guess everything's bigger in Texas, so maybe they're, they're drinking some bigger beers. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna put you over here. I wound the bobbin. I got music playing in my ear because I have to. It's like my only time where I can listen to my music. So I've got some jams going. Let's see. All right. I got a mouse. Oh, cute. What does the mouse mean? I am stuck on some thread. Where is that even coming from? It's coming from a bobbin. I haven't purchased my tickets yet, but I do plan to go. I went to a local quilt show last weekend and spent way too much money. My hubby went with me and he's my worst enabler. Oh my gosh. Lucky. I kind of went a little crazy yesterday. I went to work at the quilt shop. I do social media for them. And I try so hard not to buy fabric.
I had some fabric to pick up that I had purchased the night before during their Into Bolt sale, and then I come and I see a collection that I freaked out over. So of course I had to come home with a 3rd-yard bundle of it. And it's so, so cute. So if you have kids, like, it's the Winnie Pooh one. I don't know if you've seen Winnie the Pooh fabric. So cute. That's awesome, Heather. I need to iron this binding. Let's see. I will say I do like my Oliso iron better for binding than I do my Laura Star, because I can like weigh it there and it'll pop up and it's not like burning the iron. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to go get it and do it. Hey, Becca! Guess what's quilting? Your Tula quilt's quilting. I'm gonna iron it with this. It's just so much quicker. Ugh. I have absolutely no self-control. Also, we celebrated our 34th wedding anniversary on September 1st, and he surprised me with a Laura Star iron. Yes! Go hubby. That is like such a great gift. Practical. Oh, I love it. Go hubby. Congratulations on 34 years. That's amazing. Hi, Becca. I'm so excited to see how this turns out. I absolutely love sending you quilts. They're finished beautifully, and I don't have to make creative decisions. I was saying at the beginning of this, I was like, Becca, if you ever watch this back, thank you for giving me creative freedom. It is so inspiring, and it's like going on a playground and being like, what do I want to play on first, you know? So I really appreciate whenever my clients give me creative freedom, because it's just so fun. And your quilts are amazing. Like, they're always so square, so neatly put together and prepared. So it makes my job a lot easier. So thank you. Thank you. All right, we are going to iron this. Hold on, let's make sure. Yep. Okay. I've got some jams going in here. You're making me blush. You know it, girl. I see all types of quilts, and I just love it when they come in and they're just ready to go. They don't need a whole lot of extra effort, you know, and troubleshooting or whatever. see. Sorry, I'm in the zone right now, so I get quiet when I'm focusing. But this is why I like using this iron for binding versus the Laura Star, because I can leave it there and it holds the binding in place without ironing constantly on the board. There they are. Okay, so my company is back home, so it's inevitably gonna get super loud in here. Becca, here's a sneak peek of your beautiful quilt. It looks so good. I ended up not doing a silver gray because I still felt like that was too harsh, and so I'm doing a bone white. So it's not a true white, it's a white with a beautiful silver sheen to it. So good. So it's blending where it needs to blend, and it's not overtaking at all. I love it so much. I'm going to get my iced coffee and biscuit sandwich. And anyway, I really enjoyed hanging out with you all for a little bit. Again, if you want to hang out with me a little bit more, head over to my Instagram and give me a follow. I post on there every single day, like on the daily. It's just so much more practical and easy for me to be on my phone and post. So if you're missing me and you want to connect a little bit more, head over to my Instagram, check out what I've been working on. So many amazing client quilts. Becca's will be posted on there, so be on the lookout for that. And I will talk to you all hopefully very soon. Thank you for being so patient with me and understanding during this crazy time of being away from YouTube. But this was so nice. Like, I want to come back. I want to do some nightly sewing. I don't know. Let me know. Maybe I'll do a community post on my YouTube page and I'll just kind of put a feeler out and see if y'all would be interested in that. So anyway, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Thank you again for spending some of it with me. I totally appreciate it. And I will see you all very soon.